Welcome to Keep the Faith Ministry News. The Trump administration is creating a registry for all people who are in the United States illegally, and those who don't self-report could face fines or prosecution, immigration officials announced Tuesday. Everyone who is in the U.S. illegally must register, give fingerprints, and provide an address, the Department of Homeland Security said in a statement. It cited a section of the Immigration and Nationality Act, the complex immigration law, as justification for the registration process, which would apply to anyone 14 and older. The announcement comes as the administration seeks to make good on campaign promises to carry out mass deportations of people in the country illegally and seal the border to future asylum seekers. An alien's failure to register is a crime that could result in a fine, imprisonment, or both, the statement said. For decades, this law has been ignored. Not anymore. On its website, the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Service said it would soon create a form and process for registration. In one of his 10 Inauguration Day executive orders related to immigration, President Donald Trump initially outlined plans for creating a registry and required that Homeland Security immediately announce and publicize information about the legal obligation of all previously unregistered aliens in the United States to comply. It was not immediately clear how many people living in the country illegally would voluntarily come forward and give the federal government information about who they are and where they're living. But failure to register would be considered a crime, and the administration has said its initial priority target for deportation is people who've committed crimes in the U.S. The National Immigration Law Center, an immigration advocacy group, said in a posting on its website before the Tuesday night announcement that the Alien Registration Act of 1940 is the only time the U.S. government carried out a comprehensive campaign to require all non-citizens to register. The organization said under that process, people had to go to their local post office to register, and the goal was to identify potential national security threats broadly characterized as communist or subversive. The group warned that the registry was meant to help find potential targets for deportation. Any attempt by the Trump administration to create a registration process for non-citizens previously unable to register would be used to identify and target people for detention and deportation, the organization said. While God's people should support law and order and not be understood to oppose legitimate laws, this immediately brings to mind the registration of the Jews during World War II in preparation for other, more serious measures against them. Keep in mind that they were Sabbath keepers. God's people should be very careful about supporting illegal immigration and at the same time show compassion and helpfulness to those in the country illegally. While this law is currently for illegal immigrants, when true Sabbath keepers are made illegal because of Sunday laws, will a similar registration be required to declare Sabbath keeping? Will this law or another law eventually be used in a way that mirrors what happened during World War II? It is interesting that unenforced sleeper laws on the books tend to come back to life at a time when they are needed. Think Sunday blue laws. What sleeper laws are on the books now that can come back to life and be used against God's people? Quote, "And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed." Revelation 13:15. This is Keep the Faith Ministry News. Thank you for watching.